This is Hillary Kramer. We are in the San Francisco Money Show, and I have here with me, I have Kamie Zaracki. Kamie, you are the CEO of Better Investing, and it is really exciting to have you here today because you're about empowering the investor to make their own decisions. How do you educate investors, and how does your organization operate?
Well, thank you for asking that. So Better Investing is a nonprofit organization. We're an association of individual investors and investment clubs. So what we do in our home office is that we create different educational programs. We primarily deliver them online through webinars and stuff to help people learn about how to identify a quality stock, evaluate that stock, and determine whether or not now's the right time to buy that stock.
Okay, so drilling down to the actual making an investment, deciding what stock to invest in, what tenet are you part of? Growth, momentum, charts, or is it fundamental valuation?
Well, we consider ourselves fundamental investors. Sometimes we say we're common sense investors, and so we do look for growth stocks. We like growth stocks a lot. We also will like dividend stocks, and we also like undervalued stocks if it's what we consider to be a quality company. So generally speaking, we're looking to purchase quality growth stocks because we believe that over the long term, with a quality growth stock, that's how we're going to be able to maximize return on our investment in that particular stock.
Okay, so empowering the investor to make these decisions and looking at growth stocks, that's very interesting because for so many years, you know, the investing kind of thesis has been if you're going to be conservative, go for income, go for value. So you're looking at growth. Now, we could be at the end of this bull market. We're at a historic run. What do you tell investors, and how do you advise them, and what should they be worried about?
Okay. So we always advise our members and our investors, our individual investor members and investment clubs, they should be focused on quality stocks, because a quality stock, you know, when the market turns, everybody's going to feel it a little bit, right? But a quality stock is going to remain a quality stock, and they're going to rebound when the market turns around. And so we're looking for sales growth, and depending upon the size of the company, we expect different sales growth. So the smaller the company, the higher the sales growth we expect. So a smaller company we expect to grow much more quickly than a really large company. We look for consistency in earnings. We like earnings kind of following sales. We like everything moving up and to the right. When we kind of do our graphs and everything to chart things, we're very visual. Actually, we deal with the visuals of the company before we get into actually start number crunching. We also take a look at the pre-tax profit of the organization. We like to make sure that it is either steady or growing, and that means, of course, that the margins are good and solid, and they're either steady or they're growing.
Okay,
right,
very,
exactly.
very interesting. And in terms of the companies right now that Better Investing has been investing in, are there any particular names you'd like to share, or stories of stocks that have had, you know, kind of immense returns for your members?
Sure. So we actually track the 100 top stocks that are held by our investment clubs, so some of those stocks that are at the top of the list are stocks that everybody's going to know and love. Apple is one of them. And when Apple first came on the Better Investing's radar, it was a small company stock. And of course now it's a mega company stock and still growing at double digits, which is what you would expect for a small company stock. We see stocks like Microsoft, J&J are also widely held. And so really a wide array of different stocks. Our members hold stocks of all sizes, large, medium, and small. Within our community, we are always on the hunt for that next great small company stock that's going to kind of burst through.
Right.
So we spend a lot of time focused on that, and that's the fun part of it, actually, is kind of getting into that and understanding sort of what's going on.
Kamie, thank you so much for joining us today. This
Yes.
is Hillary Kramer at the San Francisco Money Show. We've been talking with Kamie Zaracki, CEO of Better Investing, which for decades has been helping investors empower themselves with education, making their own decisions, and taking ownership of their investing.